Oh my goodness, I just was yawning. And as it said, "You're live," a single tear trickled down my cheek. Good morning, everyone. So I could not get it together yesterday to film enough content for this week while packing, while trying to head in the sand about the whole pre-packing stress, because the whole thing of having to test 3 days before you go on a flight is freaking me the F out. It makes the entire part of travel like completely unenjoyable. I will tell you that. If you are thinking of booking a trip, I don't even know my laptop. If you're thinking of booking a trip, while you still have to pre-flight test, just bear in mind that the entire lead up to the holiday is completely ruined. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it right now, but I do think, just go in knowing there's going to be a different vibe. So with that in mind, I've also become completely obsessed with Animal Crossing again. It's been perfect. All these updates came at such a great time because it's just an amazing escape of an evening. I put everything away, play Animal Crossing till my wrists hurt too much to continue to play Animal Crossing. I thought we would have a little chit chat about the skincare stuff that I'm taking with me. In theory, trying to be positive and trying to be negative. I have packed some stuff that's actually going to go in the case. Morning, Sarah. Morning, Nikki. Nikki, we're going to have to talk about the new Selling Sunset. So probably this weekend, we're going to do a live on Selling Sunset because we will have binged the entire new season. So I'm trying to be good this time. I'm trying to be less. So everything I'm actually taking on the plane in terms of liquids is this. I don't think this is a lot. Usually I have so much stuff. This is not a lot. Plus, most of this stuff I just want anyway. But this is the stuff I've decided that I actually might want on the plane. So, number one, I purchased this, again, recently, specifically for the flight. I have two things that I can't be without on a flight, really. Whether it's in a little pot or I bring the whole thing. It's just the absolute number one best hydrating mist of all time. It is so fine. I was talking about this the other day and someone said that they decanted their glow tonic, their Pixie glow tonic, into a spritz from this bottle because it's so good. Also, if you haven't tried that, put Pixie glow tonic in a spritz bottle and you can use it elsewhere on your body so much easier. Oh, it's just amazing. And it's called Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Miracle Hydrating Mist, but it does not smell like the Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Cream. So it's not an offensive scent. It's very fresh. Not much of anything. Really, really minimal scent. But it is scented. Minimal. I wouldn't feel bad spraying that on a plane because I don't think it smells very much at all. It's just kind of a slightly scented water is what it smells like. So I'm taking this and I'm taking the Bobbi Brown Skin Nourish, which again, this is my second one of these and I use a very small amount. It's a nourishing mask. You're supposed to put loads of it on, let it absorb and then wipe the rest of it off. I do not do that because that's insane and this is not cheap. I use a smaller amount, put it all over my skin, and within 5 minutes, especially in an aeroplane, it's absorbed. So yeah, these two things will help me not look terrible. I'm also taking this just for the gimmick, because I've tried it here and I'm not that impressed, but maybe on an actual flight, I'll like it. It's called Flight Mode Skincare, and this is the High Altitude Mask. I got this in a FabFitFun box. Honestly, it's fine. It's like a hyaluronic mask, but I'm not excited about it. I'm just taking it because it's called a flight mask. And then the last few things, I've got this lip balm, which is my favorite of the moment, the Burt's Bees Ultra Conditioning. I love these Burt's Bees ones. These are my favorite regular lip balms, but the ultra conditioning has been really great recently. I'm taking this Energy Roll-On. Now this is quite potent. I wouldn't use this on my seat. I will take this when I want to like freshen up. I'll go to the bathroom and I'll use it then. And I just kind of like perk myself up a little bit, wash my face, do some skincare, put on the roll-on, and I'll feel a little bit fresher. And eye drops, I usually use an eye mist, but I was feeling cheap and I didn't want to spend £5 on an eye mist, so I spent £2 on eye drops instead. And so that is all I'm actually taking with me on the plane. But so this skincare will obviously be part of my skincare when I get there as well. Nikki, I've not watched the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. The reason I haven't watched it is because I haven't watched very many of the franchise. I've only watched I watched a little bit of OC way back when. We've watched all of Beverly Hills and all of New York. But I feel like, do I need to know who these other people are? Or is it worth it just for like the people I know from Beverly Hills? Because that's a good amount of people. I felt completely the same when I went to Spain in August, didn't pack until the day before, and didn't really get excited about going because I was so worried about the testing. Yeah, it's exactly that. So it's exciting, but it's not exciting at all because I don't think I'm going anywhere. I've tentatively made some plans because I kept thinking the places I want to go to are going to book up. There are certain restaurants we want to go to, and especially with it being Christmas time, we need reservations. And so I've done a plan. I have to have an itinerary, especially places like New York. I think you just waste so much time if you don't make a plan. I don't make a plan for places like Vegas because we've done it a million times and it's very casual and there doesn't feel very high pressure to like, oh, we must see all of these things. New York's quite spread out. And if you want to see certain things, you need to plan to see them at the same time to hit the spots, you know. It's been requested for me to share some itineraries. I've got a few from over the years, so I will after we've been. But I've done that. It's kind of a bit half-assed, honestly. I've not put the effort in that I usually do, but I've got in my things that we've booked. I have booked one set of tickets. I'd like to book some more, but I'm scared of them not being refundable. It's just, I don't think we'll actually be there. I can't picture us there because I just haven't had that build-up that you have with a holiday normally. Our tests are tonight, so I will do our packing after I've had those negative tests in my hands. Watching this now so I get some inspo. Laura, if I wasn't filming stuff, if I hadn't been filming anything, if I wasn't like prepping for videos while I was gone, I wouldn't have even packed anything at all. I'd be packing this weekend because our tests are on Saturday. Good luck with your tests, by the way, Laura. I would absolutely be packing like on Sunday. We leave Monday, fly to go to the airport on Monday. We fly on Tuesday. That would have been plenty of time. But because I want to film packing content to go up while I'm away, I have to pack. But the whole time I'm packing, I'm like, nothing booked abroad until July, hoping there's less testing by then. Travel stressful enough at the best of times. I find travel to be really fun, but there are obviously little stresses that I'm not even thinking about. Like Lee's worried about things about the airport and paperwork and stuff. And I'm not even considering any of those things because we have to test negative first. I've done all of the special paperwork requirements and I will do a video talking about what they are after we've been and gone. I'm going to do like, this is what the experience was flying right now, especially to America. But I can't even consider it yet. Going back to Real Housewives. No, you don't need to know. They show clips from their seasons and Kyle has a Christmas movie coming out. Real Housewives of the North Pole. Cannot wait for that, Nikki. Cannot wait for that Christmas movie. I will find a way to watch it. How are my eyes now? So for those of you who don't know, I'm such an idiot. I've been using, and I think it's been really effective. I've been using the Rapid Brow, which is basically a brow treatment that grows your eyebrows, and it works, and it's fantastic. And I used it years ago, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do it again, and maybe I'll let my microblading fade, and I'll have like lamination where it like makes your eyebrows a little bit fuller, just to cover up my fading microblading. I'd like to have it all faded and then do it again because I'm just nervous with the microblading that because I have to have it done quite often. It will just become a blur because all my tattoos are blur. You can't see, like on mine, with some people's microblading, it's like little hairs. But that's the same as with some people's tattoos. It's really fine little lines. And it's not like my tattoos aren't like that. My tattoos just generally become eventually just a blur of an idea of a tattoo. And so I'd like to let them fade completely and then maybe have them done and see if I can get that kind of like feathered lined look. We'll see. Anyway, so I've been using Rapid Brow and really, really happy with it. And the other day, I had a little bit left on my brush and I just thought, I'll put it in my eyelashes. They make Rapid Lash. It's probably the same thing. So I just like, but I didn't just put it in my eyelashes. I kind of like put it along my lash line. And the next day I did the same. And then I just forgot about it and I didn't do it again. And then a couple of days later, I had redness around my eyes. And about 3 days after that, I connected the dots. because I'm an idiot. Of course, it's not the same thing. They make Rapid Lash and Rapid Brow separately. They do different things. I thought, well, it's just a different brush at the end. I don't think it is. I really don't think it is. So I'm not doing my skin and me or anything. I'm just doing cleanser and something super hydrating. No, nothing else. And a nice thing under my eyes. No, like, initially I was putting on eye cream, and then I realized the eye cream's probably got some ingredients in there that it's not very soothing. It's probably like active stuff. So I started just doing like a full nourishing, like this kind of thing, like my Bobbi Brown mask, just all over my face and under my eyes. And it seems to be much better today. Another reason I was trying to film yesterday. Every time I put my camera on, I thought my eyes look so red. It's crazy. So I didn't. So I've also got this bag, which is going in my case. And this has toothbrushes. Ella and I are sharing a room, and the boys are sharing a room. So I've got toothbrushes and toothpaste for me and Ella. Ella will also obviously bring her own stuff, but that's just, it makes sense to keep. Me and Lee usually have our toothbrushes together. I've got my glycolic acid in a spray. I can put this on my face like this. Obviously, again, if you've got microbladed eyebrows and you're trying to preserve them, don't do that. But I can put it on my face like that. I can spritz it all over my arms, my chest, and my back. Love it. This is Astral. It is in a Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve face cream jar that I never used. I just had a mini of it. But this is Astral. So super, super heavy, thick cream, I think, because it's so wintry and cold there. I probably need that. And I never floss because my teeth are terrible. They're super close together and very crowded and crooked. And so it's almost impossible to floss. But worst feeling when you're away and there's something in your teeth and you just cannot get it out. Floss. I've also got my Skin and Me. I've got my Pixie Rose Flash Balm. This is really nice for when you first wake up in the morning, you wash your face and you want something to kind of perk you up, but you don't want like a lot of anything. This hasn't got, in fact, I'll put it on now. I've just put on that toner and that's that. You don't put on a lot at all. It just kind of is a bit of a perfecter. It doesn't do anything makeup wise. It doesn't do anything. It's all skincare. But you put it on and it kind of is cool and fresh. It has a similar thing to the Lumen, you know, it's always quite cool. And because it's got a thickness to it, it's somewhere between like a balm, not gel-like, somewhere between a balm and a lotion. Oh, and it's very like splash of watery kind of in feeling. And then as it dries, it kind of like sets. And it feels, I don't know if I'm the only one, but it feels almost like it tightens. But it might be psychosomatic completely because it's supposed to give you this feeling of, ooh, refreshed. Feels good. It does. It feels good. So I think that'll be nice for mornings. And then I've got the Nukes Rev de Miel because my lips have been incredibly dry recently. And this is like the creme de la creme. Oh, my nose is really annoying me. Like the creme de la creme of lip balms. So I've got that. The only thing I don't have here that I can think of, tell me if you think I'm missing anything. Please. The only thing I can think of that I don't have here is my Rapid Brow, which I will put in just before we leave. And then in here, now I think these are liquids, right? Liquids? I think because there's liquid in there. Do we have to put wipes in with liquids? I don't know. I'm chancing it and I'm putting them in a separate thing because I don't want to have to. I mean, it fits. They'll fit in here, but if I can have them separately. These are going in my carry-on, and I've got some makeup removal wipes. This is the first time in years that I've bought makeup removal wipes, and since I've had them, I have used them for cleaning. I think I'm always going to have a pack, truthfully, because there's been certain things that are so difficult to clean, and all of a sudden with that, it's like, I mean, makeup, not like obviously around the house. There's things that I've tried to clean with like soapy water, can't get things off, like cleaning makeup off something, nightmare. I used a makeup remover wipe. Do you know what came up really nicely? My NARS makeup, my NARS blushes and stuff, which have got that weird kind of like soft touch packaging. I used it on that and it came up fine. If I try and clean it with anything else, it goes tacky and weird. I don't know. So yeah, I'm getting things off the back of my hand and stuff like that. I know they're not environmentally friendly, but they've been useful. So I'm taking that with me on the plane so I can freshen up. But I do need another cleanser to take with me away. I'm not sure. Again, I've only got one cleanser right now. It is the Fenty cleanser. It's like, I said that in a video and someone just thought I was saying it weird. It's like CLEANS apostrophe R, cleanser. Wipes don't need to go in liquids as they don't have a specified volume of liquid. Yay! That's great. I did that because I was specifically looking to see how it was measured weight-wise. I thought maybe if it's not measured in mils or fluid ounces, then I can get away with it. But I don't know. I couldn't decide. So yeah, cleanser-wise, I'm using the Fenty at the moment, but I don't know if I'm going to take another one or if I'm going to buy one when I get there. I'm not particularly fussy about cleanser because it just takes off my makeup or washes my face. So I might try something new while I'm there. Oh, it's probably a dangerous game. What am I doing? I was looking for the bag that these things belong to, and it's here. This is super useful. I've used this as a flight bag, but I never dare. I've had loads of bags that are specifically for, like, you can take this on a flight and you won't have to decant it into a plastic bag. I've done that loads, but I never actually get to the point where I try and use it. Like, I've never, so stupid. But before I actually get to that point, I always see one of these plastic bags and panic and just put everything into one of these plastic bags. So I've never actually tested whether or not any of the bags I've got that are clear, that are supposedly TSA safe, can actually be used for travel, because I panic. I do. Oh, there's something on my desk I want to tell you about. And then I'm going to go because it's a work day and I got shit to do. I was sent these. This is irrelevant. It's just come to mind because I thought I must mention this before Black Friday because CRT are doing some kind of deal. I had the leaflet and I've now thrown it away. So I can't even tell you what the deal was, but it's some kind of deal specifically on this thing. And they sent me this stuff the other day. And I am sent a decent amount of PR and I never mentioned most of it. But this is so cute. This is the Edna Mode collection from Incredibles. How cute is this? I love Edna Mode. And it's got, like, on the front, you decide which of these things you want to open. Also really like that, like, if this is in your drawer, if you were traveling or something, like, you can put it like this so that all of these things are tight. So all the lids can't come off. Whereas when you do that, then you can flip up a lid. Holla. You can flip up this lid. One of them is broken. One of them came and the eyeshadow was smashed. So I'm hoping, no, don't do it. Don't do it. I feel like I'm on, do you remember when they used to do birthday cards on TV? I have a bad feeling it's that one that's smashed. It is, look, smushed in the corner. Yeah, you know when they used to do, like, and then we've got a card. And this card is for Emily. And she's 3. And can we open this thing? And here's Emily. Do you remember what I'm, no, just me. There's 2 blushes and there are 2 little eyeshadow sets. And I think that's just the most durable thing ever. And then there's this little lip shadow, weightless lip shadow. Never seen one of these before. Ooh, I've got slightly different texture. I feel like that could be nice. I'm going to try this weekend because, as I said before, I'm looking for lip products. Interesting. That won't budge underneath a mask because there is still a mask mandate in New York. Watch this space. Then these cute little eyeliners. I don't know if this is... Oh! Is this red? Okay, for reals though. I'm never going to use a red eyeliner. That's insane. It might be pink, but still, no. But the blue one, look at that. We've done this whole thing practically in the dark. I have lights that I never even turned on. How cool are they? I just think the whole collection is really, really funky. And if you're into that kind of thing, especially into Disney, it's like Disney, but it's not too Disney. You know. I love it. I love it. Couldn't wear it. And that is it. That is my travel skincare stuff. Please let me know if you think I'm forgetting something. I'm just going to throw them back in the bags that I packed now. And I will be doing a carry-on travel beauty and an actual what I'm packing video. They will be up next week. Friday faves and fails are set to go on Friday. We're also going to talk about my name change, because I've changed the name of this channel and my other channel. I'm going to talk about that, addressing it in Friday's video. And then Sunday, I have a Shein haul, which of all of the videos that I tried to film, I watched that back and I thought, you look like you're strung out or something. My eyes are so red. Watch it, if only for that. It just looks, I look crazy because of these crazy red eyes. Hi, Leah. Always had such envy that I never ended up with a birthday card on TV. Completely. I remember as a kid, I mean, obviously everybody wants a birthday card on TV, obviously. I remember as a kid, I used to say I was going to do it for my brother. I never did. But I remember thinking, like, I never had that. I'm going to do that for my brother. I never did that. I do have a friend. She's called Rowena. I'm not actually sure what her name is on Instagram now. She used to be Cosmetic Candy. I'm going to look it up and see if I can figure it out. Crafty something, maybe. And every year she has cards. Can I find her with her name? Oh, I can. Oh, she's Cosmetic Candy. So every year she gets her kids cards on TV. She does the thing. It's still a thing. I was scrolling through to see if I could find the most recent post about it. But she does. She's like a Wonder Woman. She is, though, to be fair. If you want to feel terrible about your parenting, Cosmetic Candy is your one. Because she is a wonder parent. Does all the things that I've never done. Oh, that's great, Leah. Moving close to Christmas. I moved right before Christmas. And being the Christmas freak that I am, I transported a fully decorated tree in the back of my car. I actually still was finding baubles in that car for several years afterwards. Needs must. Right, I'm going to go. Thank you for joining me. I will, if you're interested, list everything after the live. Let me know if you want to know. Someone said the other day it would be useful if you listed things. Just ask me. Ask me about something and I will respond as soon as I possibly can, which is usually fairly speedily, rapidly, whatever. But thank you for joining me. I am going to start work now, which is less fun. And I will see you on Friday, or you can hop over to my vlog channel and watch my daily vlogs there. See you then. Bye.